All right, Kenman here. Today we have an interesting unboxing. I'm excited for this. Before we start, let me dial it back, tell you a little story. I do regular live streams on the channel. I'd love for you to join us. Really good time. We talk about knives, horror movies with knives. Gets a little crazy. We always are looking at new things, and this is one of those new looks. One of the people in the live recently was from Alaska and asked us if we knew anything about the Ulu, which is a knife that's been around for a couple of thousand years, so there's a lot of history to it. Seems like a really good design for some of the amazing fish that you can catch and things that they do up in the Alaskan area. And we went to a website, we found some unique, real, authentic antler made from Alaska Ulus, but a lot of them were out of stock. And so what's the next best thing? Let's go to Amazon and see what I can find. Here it is. I found something. Let's get into it. Boom. And bag on the floor. Today we're looking at the Cultured Antler Pocket Ulu with stainless steel locking blade and antler handle. The Ulu Company, Alaska. There it is. Screenshot. So this is not of the quality of the one that I saw on the website, but they are currently out of stock, and so I couldn't order one. Next best thing is see what you can find out there. I will be checking them out. The original Ulu is actually not a folder. It's more of a handheld one. I'll show a little picture right here. Bing. And looking at those, started looking at the website, and then found the folders, and I was like, oh, but they're out of stock. Here we are. Shut up, Kenman. Open the blister pack. See if we can carefully get in here without cutting ourselves. These are always a fun one to try to open. Okay. And we're almost in. I have an open blade in here, so I'm trying to be careful. See if I can slide this card out of there and make it a little easier for you to maybe read the back of this. History of the Ulu. Handcrafted over 2,000 years ago, the Ulu knife was primarily used by Alaskans for skinning, cleaning animals of the ocean. Handles were made of etched bone or ivory with slate blades. So the original ones were made of slate, and then they eventually moved into steel. Very interesting. I do want to get a non-folding, I don't know, fixed blade Ulu, but I really want to get a cool one from Alaska that has like an antler on it. So stay tuned for that. Today, we're looking at this one right here, the Alaskan Pocket Ulu. All right, so thumb stud is only on one side. Looks like we could swap it to the other, or maybe take that out and put in a different one. So this is by no means a premium knife, but you've seen on the channel, we get a little bit of everything. I kind of went down the rabbit hole almost immediately and was looking at the Ulus on the site, and then saw the folders, and it was like, oh, well, got to get one of those. Hopefully they do come back in stock soon. So this is a cultured antler. It's not an actual antler. They got that little burned Alaska in the side. It didn't say that on the one that when I ordered it. I'd prefer it to just look like that. You know me, I don't like a lot of branding, but you know, what was this, $15? Little key ring on there, right in the middle. So when it's closed, will that pull it open accidentally? No. Can we use that as a front flipper? No. Yes. Oh, now the ring's in the way. Yeah, that ring's got to go. What a fun little cute shape, though. Okay, let's break it down. Alaska Pocket Ulu. TM. Stainless steel on the blade. Not sure of any further info we're going to get on it other than it's stainless steel. On the, when I ordered it from Amazon, didn't really have a lot of information at all. You see the little detent section is on the outside. Drops in there. This is not it looks like it's just kind of pressure fit. I don't see that if those are washers right there, I guess, maybe, but it is stiff. It doesn't really have a flick out. Well, maybe. Almost. I like that though. The blade shape, that kind of intrigued me right away on the other ones where you just get tucked right up in there. That is a large finger choil. I am not getting bit on that at all. And it brings it right to that edge. So then you're kind of, if you're in here for like some skinning and stuff, your finger is basically behind the blade. So you're kind of getting that right in there for doing that work, and kind of get on there with your index finger right into this little groove and work that line. If you're in there filleting up a big salmon or something, I mean, I don't know if you'd use the pocket one. Maybe they would. I don't know. I apologize to the person that did bring this up to our attention on the live. You can make yourself known in the chat. I apologize. I don't remember what your name was. It gets wild on the chat. Sometimes I get forgetful and we see some new things. But I do really appreciate you bringing it to our attention. That ring has pretty much got to come off right now. And it is. Well, it will be. Unless the ring can beat me, I'm already not a fan of that. I don't really have lanyards on my knives, and especially up there, it can get in the way when it's being open. There it is, ring on the side of the table. But as that comes around, that's right there. It's kind of a design flaw, I think, in this, because that could get in the way. Not really necessary. I prefer it like this already. Okay, so blade is solid. That's not moving anywhere, but it's pretty stiff in there. It's not really giving it a lot of action. It's fairly stiff, so the fact that that's solid kind of makes sense. Easy access to the lock right there. You can open this and close it with one hand, but you can see it is pretty tight. I wonder if we can break this in. That can be used as a front flipper to an extent. I almost want to just find a thumb stud that I have that I can put one on each side, so this could be opened either way. Even if you can't flick it out, just a nice simple roll out with both sides I think is definitely a must in my book. This little fun shape though, I dig it. Small little chody little knife here. Finger falls off the back. Not a lot of space there, but it is definitely small, but you get tucked up in there really well. No real detent. I mean, it does have a detent ball. It does pull it in there, but it's just as stiff here as it is there or there. Lock feels solid though. No real movement of any kind. I think I want to get that thumb stud on this side here for sure. Oosh. Kind of fun still. I dig it. Why do we need all the writing all over right on the blade? Oh, everybody has a different style. But see, this is my style right here. Nice and clean. I like that they put the little burn lines and stuff in this. What is it? Cultured antler. So we've got that going for us, which is nice. I really like the way this feels in hand. It is a little small, maybe a slightly larger one, but I do like smaller knives and bigger knives. Give me the small, give me the XL, give me them all. Here we are. Okay, very short. Sorry about that. Wow. Oh, a little more than 4 5/8, more, almost 4 3/4 end to end. Definitely a shorty. 2 1/4 on the blade length. You could say it's maybe a little longer, 2 1/2 at an angle, but definitely no more than, yeah, it's a 2 1/4 inch blade, and it has a 1 7/8 cutting surface with with a nice curve on the belly. And that handle is 2 5/8 end to end. How fun is this? I want the premium version. Oh, I'm going to email them, see if they get them more, or they're going to get them in stock anytime soon. 0.06. Wow, that is thin. So it's 0.06 on this whole thing, and then you got the little grind. That is a hollow grind on the end right there. Oh, that's great. I dig it. Handle 0.52 right in this area here. 9.1, thickest 9.4. It curls out to a skinny butt. I like a chunkier backside there for grabbing on. If this was just a little bit bigger for my pinky, sorry I'm so zoomed in there, it'd be a nice grip for a small, usable kind of a worker blade. Tucked in here, 0.74 all the way out, thickest point, 1.36, my flashing dying battery. It did glitch out on us, so we're kind of official, but man, I don't use it for a day, and then it seems to still work. I need to get that new battery, though. Okay. Who has an Ulu? Do you have a pocket folding Ulu? Do you have the standard? I almost want to say they look like it could be like a pizza cutter, but I could see that the shape on the old school ones for getting into a huge like whale or something and just really going to process through that really fast. 2.37 does have some weight for the small size. We got the Drop Bear Compare 3.29. So 2.37. The Drop Bear Compare brought to you by Kizer. Solid user, not quite full size. Same as your pyrites, your bug outs. Just a great daily user. Look at those jumps on there. Definitely has this little guy beat. 1.5 2 inches smaller on the front and the back. So this is a very minimalist size, super small size. This sits in a pocket. I mean, look at this. Boom. Wait, where is it? There. Right there. The one in the picture doesn't show. It says Alaska on the side. Why do I not like that? I like this. Yeah, whatever. Everyone has different style, different taste. Someone wants to, share that. That's fine. Okay, here we go. A little paper cut test here at the end. Wow. I was going to say it's kind of hard to, the belly is already, see when I'm holding it like this, it's pulling away from the paper right away. I mean, it's cutting, but it's hard to kind of get it started that way. Ugh. Give me a fresh, do I have a better corner? See, it's like when you get in there and get going, it is slicey. It's just kind of hard to get it going. At that, it's just so far back. But that is literally going to be great for getting in and what it's designed for. Specific design use. This is also a cheap one, but it does slice through there pretty good. I'm going to give it almost an 8 for that cutting, even though it looked pretty poor. I feel like this is sharp. And it will get in to do some work. Maybe I need to find a pinch cut method or something for cutting some paper or doing some tests like that. Yeah. Enough with it, Dan. There you go. See that, though? It just slices in really well. Solid 8 on the cutting. Just a different technique going to be required for this. It's just got such a good forward angle. But I think pinching it like this and getting in for skinning through something, this would be fantastic. Either way, this at this price is going to be great for my little collection, but it has opened our eyes to the Ulu world. Who's got one? Who has some info on it? You have some more history? Anybody have one that's made out of a slate blade? I'd love to check some more out. My knife collection is definitely vast and goes in different directions. So something like this, when I see an interesting new design, I'm really into it. This may be a budget-friendly Amazon kind of knockoff, but it has gotten me interested. And after holding this and the shape and the design, it definitely makes me want to get a higher quality version. If you know of any companies that make Ulus, please comment below. I don't know. I like it. I wonder, do you? Let me hear about it. Stay sharp. We'll see you soon.